Alrighty. Oh shit. Alrighty, and we're live. We're live. Episode number 11 of the SOY show. Alright. We got a loaded docket tonight, okay? First we got a loaded docket. Should be a fun night. Decided to start the stream a little early, It's not like anybody's gonna be watching anyway. Alright. Let's just get right into it, alright? First story of the night. Alright. Let's do a little bit of recap, alright? Def Noodles is suing Keemstar. Now, the reason he's suing Keemstar is because, it all starts a while back when Def Noodles had his original Twitter account, before he was banned. It's back now, but, whatever. And on this Twitter account, he had posted multiple false pedo accusations, alright? He's just spamming that shit out there for everyone to see, okay? And Keemstar took notice, okay? And, Keemstar hates his false pedophile allegations, alright? So, right after that, Keemstar makes a joke tweet basically saying, right, it was a sarcastic tweet where he's basically saying, breaking drama alert or some shit like that. Def Noodles has touched kids, and there's a big YouTuber source that's coming out next, right? It was very obviously sarcasm, okay? But Def Noodles did not take lightly to this, okay? He was pissed. I mean, sort of understandably so, alright? Now, directly after this, so, so Def Noodles files a lawsuit against Keemstar, basically alleging that Keemstar had defamed him. All right, and this is the official legal document we got pulled up right here. Keemstar is dismissing this lawsuit, and we're gonna take a look-see at it. All right. No. Yeah, I don't care about any of this shit. On May 19th, 2022, plaintiff Dennis Fertoza filed a complaint against defendant Daniel Keem, claiming that Keem defamed him in a Twitter post earlier dated May 21st, 2021. The subject tweet was of and concerning a fictional comedic character named Def Noodles that the Fertoza had created solely for entertainment and joking purposes as a YouTube broadcaster and social media personality. The Def Noodles character is known for repeating disclaimers that everything about it is meant to be a joke, for providing satirical commentary about their social media personalities. The character is a frequent critique of Keem and others. Oh shit, dude. Dude, okay. What this is, okay, if you didn't know, a while back, Dennis basically deflected all criticism by basically saying, hey, it's not me saying it, it's my character, Def Noodle, saying it, okay? Dennis Fertoza is not saying any of this. It is, it's my character, Def Noodles, and everybody knows he's satire, okay? I think the way they're going with this is they're basically going to say, hey, we were calling the character of Def Noodles a pedophile, not Dennis Fertoza. Dude, that's awesome. He gets fucked. Uh, Federal rules of civil procedure. Keem to dismiss a claim for failure to state claim for lack of subject matter. Jurisdiction. Claim should be dismissed because one comment about the Def Noodles character does not defame Fertoza in a matter of law. In context, the subject tweet was obviously made in response to a war of words, mocking offensive tweets that Def Noodles character repeatedly heard towards Keem. And three, Fertoza pleads no actual damages, reputally or otherwise, and does not meet the controversy required for this court to entertain the lawsuit. So yeah, you get shit on, alright? Alright. Available internet posts that Def Noodle Show has created. It's a mix between the soup and the culprit report. This is a satirical take on internet news commentary hosted by a cat in a Minecraft house. See social media posts attached to the accompanying declaration. Whatever. Oh, sorry. In a companion disclaimer post, Fertoza further explained that Def Noodles is a character meant to satirize some of the most deranged, toxic, and destructive aspects of internet culture. Def Noodles borrows from Twitter outrage, modern culture, and outright pandering to religious indignation and reflect the realities of contemporary social media interactions and media coverage. The opinions and thoughts expressed by Def Noodles are not a reflection of Dennis Fertoza's. On March 4th, 2021, a publicly available interview on Jesse David Fox podcast, Fertoza noted that in his Def Noodles character wears cat ears, eyeglasses without lenses, and and t-shirt I'm not UCLA t-shirts while broadcasting YouTube videos in a comedic voice against a Minecraft house. Cartoon-like backdrop. See to Jesse's Facetos described how the whole like cat guy, whatever persona came about, and that Def Noodles is a separate alter ego vehicle for doing satirical commentary on internet news things that are happening on social media. Facetos joked about Def Noodles' character being mocked by competitors and others, saying they're attacking this character who's fictional cat in a Minecraft house who just doesn't exist. When confronted, I can't believe he used this gay ass excuse for years, and now it's come to bite him in the ass. That's actually awesome, dude. When confronted during the podcast interview about Def Noodles' post saying that Def Noodles had reached out for comment to a social media personality concerning a story, Faitosa admitted that the post was fake because the cat character is fake, and the comment was never sought from the personality. Faitosa also admitted during the podcast that Def Noodles has made other posts that are not real. Faitosa told the interview, "It's all meant to be a joke. I'm not a journalist." Faitosa explained that Def Noodles' character seeks to sensualize, dramatize, and criticize other YouTubers and social media influencers to create controversy that might attract more subscribers and social media followers. He has repeatedly admitted that everything Def Noodles' character did and said was meant to be a joke, and always satirical, emphasis added. See Def Noodles' tweet. Jesus Christ, why is there so much? Defendant Daniel Keem is another so-called YouTuber broadcasting under the name Keemstar. Keem was an early entrant emerging in the YouTube forum and provides commentary on other YouTubers on social media influencers. Within this relatively small insular universe, comedians, entertainers, gamers, and influencers posted, Jesus Christ, why they word it like that? That's so retarded. And often controversial content about each other with the hope of generating reactions among those who follow them and getting more clicks, subscribers, and or followers. In this case, Faitosa alleges that Keem defamed him based on May 21st, 2021's tweet sent from Keem's Twitter account this day as follows. Oh yeah, here's the tweet. Def Noodles has allegedly groomed girls ages from 12 to 15. Big YouTuber source. Victims are scared of him and wish to stay anonymous, but may come forward soon. Def Noodles has declined to give us a comment on these allegations made against him. The subject tweet does not reference Faitosa. It's aimed at the Def Noodles character that routinely mocks and attacks other YouTubers using allegedly, caveats the phrasing and fake sources, and importantly follows as part of a long-running volley of insults and claims satirical rants specifically posted by Def Noodles' character towards Keem. Indeed, the 3 days leading up to Keem's posting the subject tweet, Def Noodles publicly available tweets accusing Keem of allegedly engaging in a variety of bad acts. Damn, bro. Holy shit. Yeah, this links a whole bunch of tweets right here, dude. Rule 8 requires a complainant to contain a short and plain statement of the claim showing the pleader entitled to relief. If a complete fails to satisfy Rule 8, it must be dismissed under Rule 12, 6b, or B6, for failure to state a claim upon which relief can be granted. Although Rule 8 does not require detailed factual allegations, it does demand more than adorned the defendant unlawfully harmed me accusations. A pleading that offers labels and conclusions, or a former recitation of elements and cause of actions will do. The court is not required to accept any legal conclusions in the complaint as true. Jesus Christ. I'm not smart enough to read this. Fuck. Similarly, a legal constitution crutch as a factual allegation need to not be accepted. To survive a motion to dismiss a plaintiff's complaint, it must contain significant factual matter, accepted as true, to state a claim and relief that is plausible on its face. Claim is plausible on its face when the pleaded factual allegations allow the court to draw the reasonable inference that the defendant is liable for misconduct alleged. Plausible, of course, means something more than merely possible. Engaging a pleaded situation possibly is a specific context job that compels us to draw on our judicial sense and common sense. Alright. Faitosa alleges that California substantive law applies in this case, given his allegedly discriminatory in Los Angeles. For purposes of his motion to dismiss, defendant assumes without conceding and while reserving all rights in California law, applies to Dennis Fetosa's label claim, analysis of the instant motion under New York law would be the same, both judicious apply total. So yeah, this is a whole bunch of shit here. Honestly, I think it's personally really funny that he used the character against him. You know, it'd be like, I mean, they have a point. You know, it'd be like calling Charlie Brown a pedophile, right? You're not calling the person who made Charlie Brown a pedophile. You're calling Charlie Brown a pedophile. And since, you know, Dennis like insisted that Deaf Noodles was a character for so long, you know, it's just it completely fucked him in the end, and that's awesome. But honestly, I almost hope it doesn't get dismissed, because I want to see Keemstar with Deaf Noodles play button. Okay, Keemstar needs Deaf Noodles play button. Okay. Unironically, dude, that'd be so funny. I love the meme where fucking Keemstar just takes everybody's play button who tries to sue him. Too bad he doesn't have a gold one for Keemstar to take. I'm pretty sure he only has a silver, but I could be wrong with that. Alrighty. Second story of the night, we got Lady Decade, alright? And Lady Decade right now is kind of getting fucked. I'll let I'm gonna increase the speed of the video a little bit. But basically, right, somebody sent a note to her house, or not to even her house, just to a friend of hers house, saying that they were gonna take her to court unless she paid this amount of... I'll just let the video explain for itself, alright?
I'm not really sure how to start this video. Basically, I'm very stressed out. I've been very stressed out all day. I've been having anxiety attacks all day over this. So basically, what happened was this morning my brand manager sent me a WhatsApp message with pictures of this letter he'd received through the post, where it basically had been sent to him, like, but it was meant for us, but it was sent to him, and that was like the only correspondence in that regard. We didn't get an email or anything, or a letter to our house. But yeah, basically, this person has sent us a 5 A4.
No email is kind of a red flag. Not just saying, bro. Nobody just sends things like through fucking the actual mail anymore. Okay, fuck that.
Page letter basically saying, oh well, you used my image in your YouTube video from the 4th of April of 2021, so this isn't even like a recent thing. And basically this whole letter is like scary legal sounding letter with all of these like points in it, like very legal formal sounding, terrible.
The letter was the Keemstar dismissal, okay? Kind of unfortunate we had those two segments so close to each other in this stream, but, you know, whatever.
Terrifying, scary letter, and like blinding you with science, and you're reading it like, oh, I don't understand all of this. And basically, I was like, what on earth is this referring to? Because we're really careful about what we use on YouTube. Sorry. Very careful with YouTube. We credit everything, and we write down where we got everything, like even on images, and even images and thumbnails, we literally write it all down. And occasionally,
yeah, bro, that's crazy. Honestly, just whenever I need to make a thumbnail, bro, I just go on YouTube. I'm a small channel, I get that, but I just go on YouTube, find the picture I need, and just plot that shit in the Photoshop, man. Like, fuck, I commend you for going all through all that work. She went through all that work just to have this shit happen to her, bro. Like, that's fucked up.
we slip up and we might miss something, but then normally if someone says something about it, say, oh, if you've used my image, can you credit me this? Oh yes, oh gosh, I'm so sorry. Yes, of course, certainly. Do you want us to promote yourself, blah, blah, blah. Well, anyway, so we've got this letter, and it states, like, to send them a response by email, and given us, like, their address, blah, 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 blah. But all very formal, like, it's, like, scary, like it had come from a corporate company, except it's not on headed paper, and they've demanded money. They've demanded that we pay them just shy of... Sorry. They've demanded that we pay them just shy of £500, which I know probably doesn't sound like a lot of money to... Sorry. I don't have that money.
I mean, yeah, that's another fucked up thing, right? Like, it's really hard not to feel bad for this person, right? When they're, you know, they created this emotional video and they're telling everyone that they don't have that money, you know? And it's like, damn. Damn, bro. Like, fuck. So even if you wanted to just make this problem go away, throw money at it, you can't. I mean, personally, I wouldn't even do that. This is some bullshit that I would. She's gonna get into the bullshittery and how just ridiculous this shit is. But like even if she wanted to, she couldn't bow down, which is it's kind of fucked up. Like,
well, anyway, sorry. They don't have that money, but they've demanded this, and then given us some like table thing to explain how they got to it. But I don't understand how they've worked out. I don't even think the video, which is on the Top Hat Gaming Man channel, which is my channel too. It was the video is about Altered Beast. And basically the picture in question is, so basically at some point, this is a flipping 16 and a bit minute long video. And this person has basically demanded like nearly 500 quid for 3.5 seconds worth of footage. And all it is was quick panning across of a person called Ray Harryhausen, who is the director of like them old like Jason and the Argonaut films, the ones with like the clay.
Yeah, see, that's another that's probably the most fucked up part, right? Is it was only like 3.5 seconds of this person like a picture of a person panned through the screen, right? I'm not a law expert, right? But I am like 95% sure you do not have like the legal right to your own face, right? If there's a public picture of you out there, you can't claim you own it and like sue anyone who uses that picture in like a documentary or something, right? Otherwise, I feel like a lot of people who just make documentaries would get sued out of their fucking mind for like basically no goddamn reason, right? So yeah, that's why I'm 95% sure this is bullshit, because you can't claim, like, you can't copyright someone's face.
And you've got the guys and they're fighting the clay skeletons, and basically it's just when we got the image, all we did was we googled the name. So I think the line goes something along the lines of, and the artwork of Altered Beast was apparently inspired by the works of Ray Harryhausen, and it literally just showed the picture that fast, and that's it. 16 and a bit minutes of footage, and he's asking us for nearly £500 for finding. And you know what makes it even more frustrating is we got the image off of the New York Times website. We didn't go on this person's personal website. We got it.
Yeah, see, this person is very, if it even is legit, right? They're just targeting smaller channels because, like, they're not going to go after the New York Times, right? They have infinite fucking lawyers, infinite fucking resources. They're not going to go after them. They're going to attack this, like, poor random ass, like, small YouTube channel just to fuck with them and hopefully scam some money out of them because they're assholes, Like, literally, yeah.
Literally, we just googled the name and got the first image that come up because it was like it's a picture that showed the face of the person that we just said. Like, it's totally, in the grand scheme of the video, it's a really insignificant, inconsequential part. Like, for example, if I took that sentence out of this video, if we hadn't have written that into the script, the video wouldn't actually lose anything. It's just meant as an illustrative point. I mean, it's a flipping retro gaming history documentary. That's what we do. Retro gaming history documentaries. It wasn't a video about. Sorry, my child's just come in. I'll just cut here a sec. Sorry about that. That was one of my children. And basically, as I was saying about that video, so they've provided a screenshot, and in this letter, they basically said to us, "We've taken your whole video as evidence." Like, what? Okay, fine. You've downloaded the video.
We've taken the video. It's evidence. Get fucked. You can't take it down. It's over for you.
Got your video. Pay me this 470 odd pounds. Or I'm going to take you to court and you're going to have to pay all of my legal fees and pay all of this and all of that and all of the other. This whole time I'm reading this letter and I'm like, I don't know what to make of it. And it's like not headed, and he's like sent us this letter, but he's not provided us with any kind of like payment details or anything like that. And I'm a bit like, I don't understand.
Yeah, you can't even, that's another reason she can't even pay, is because they didn't give her any fucking payment details, dude. That's what, yeah, this looks like a scam. I'm gonna be honest. This looks like a fucking scam. Like,
this just like seems off somehow. That something doesn't seem right. And I go, Richard, can you just take a look on the phone quickly and just go find that video and just see what this is actually about? But then we go on there and it won't let us get into YouTube Studio on the Top Hat Gaming Man channel. It won't let us get in there unless we immediately answer the DMCA strike these. So two-pronged attack. Two-pronged attack. Oh, like, just send us.
Yeah, that's another weird thing, right? Is like, I guess they're just trying to intimidate her because, if they probably realized that if they DMCA claimed, like, copyright claimed this video, then it would basically, like, it would pay them, right? Or no, yeah, if they just copyright claimed it, it'd probably pay them like pennies, right? They'd get almost nothing from it. However, you know, if they do this thing where like they copyright claim it, then they can maybe pressure this poor woman into actually giving them like 500 quid or whatever, right? I'm not European, okay? You know, like, yeah. So that also proves to me they're obviously trying to just intimidate this poor woman into doing like into giving them money, right? Which is fucked up.
Just a letter demand money from us, but also lock our channel. So we've got the DMCA strike, and we can't access the channel unless we go through the motions and either accept or counter the DMCA. So basically, we don't know what to do. So
counter the DMCA.
For further notice, we can't upload anything on the Top Hat Gaming Man channel, and obviously I'm putting this video onto my channel because we can't upload it onto the Top Hat Gaming Man channel because I don't know what to do. This is basically, it's like, why send it on a Saturday morning? How am I meant to defend myself? Like solicitors aren't. Sorry. Solicitors aren't open on Saturdays. So how am I supposed to deal with this? And I'm scared because like basically he's demanding this money off me, but like number one, I can't afford it. Number two, I'm not entirely sure that we've actually done something wrong.
Yeah, no, they definitely haven't done anything wrong, right? Like, okay, if I even look at the thumbnails over here, right? Sneeko and Destiny are both in this Papa Gut video. I doubt Papa Gut issued I doubt Papa Gut, you know, licensed the right to both Destiny and Sneeko's face. This Tipster video right here has a picture of Alex Jones. I doubt Tipster licensed the right to Alex Jones's face. Tipster with Tommy and Gideon. Like, you know what I'm talking about, right? I am 95%, like, I'm not a lawyer. This is not legal advice. This is a complete disclaimer. But, you know, like, I'm like 95% sure she did nothing wrong. And these people are just being dickheads and trying to intimidate her into doing it. But probably won't sue. And I mean, like, honestly, that's probably a risk she has to take, that these people just won't sue, right?
Number three, if I pay, say I give in and I pay this money, which I don't have that money. It's the beginning of the month, my bills just come out, I don't have the money. Say I pay it. How do I know he's not just going to take us to court anyway? How do I know that I could pay him the money and then he could just send a court summons anyway?
Yeah, that Giga Chadman now.
No. This is basically terrifying. Like, how I feel right now is I feel utterly terrified. I feel confused. I feel like I need to cut from her. I need to get my thoughts straight. So basically, so my brain's running at a million miles an hour and I'm not explaining myself properly. So you have to forgive me for this being incoherent. But basically, I saw all this and then I typed in the website that he'd cited on the letter and I found the website, and then I actually like found that this person is actually on Twitter. So I've gone to their Twitter page and I saw that their DMs were open, and I thought, like, this was my initial thought at the time. Oh, well, whenever we've had stuff like this before and someone said, oh, you've used my picture, can I have credit please? You normally just go, oh yeah, all right. Then so I thought, oh, well, I'll reach out. And this person's first reaction was, you are not Top Hat Gamer Man's real name. I am not talking to you.
Yeah, that's another weird thing is, you know, she tried to reach out to this person on Twitter and they're just being a complete dickhead, all right? Probably not the best move if you just want the money, all right? I'm not just saying, scammers out there, if you're trying to scam someone, don't be a complete dickhead, because they could have the money right now, maybe. Who knows?
And I was a bit like, well, obviously I couldn't get Richard to send the messages because he was in absolute bits, and we had our kids and we're in absolute bits, and in these sort of situations I can be quite cool and calm and collected and fine. So I sent him a message basically saying, we've received a letter from you via our brand manager, but we've noticed that it's not actually arrived at our home address, so I'm guessing you need our proper address. Would you be up for having a chat over the phone? Because I'd like to get this sorted out ASAP. And basically I was just trying to be polite and come across as helpful. So yeah, that was when he was like, I'm not talking to you, you're not my husband's real name, you're not.
Dick alert.
So I was like, well, but you can talk to me because I own the channel too. And he was essentially like, prove it. No.
I don't believe you. This question is just so gay, bro. Like, come on. Like, if you just talk to this woman, all right? Maybe you'll get your bag. Okay, maybe you will successfully intimidate this poor small YouTube channel.
Sorry. He's like, prove it. And I was like, well, how can I prove it? I jointly own the Top Hat Gaming Man channel. And he's like, are you on Company's House? I'm like, no, we're just a partnership. We're just people. We just do the channels. Like, we're not like a formal company. It's like, and there's like, he just basically, he just wasn't open to a dialogue. And then I started getting scared. And I'm like, please, can we just talk this out? And I put my telephone number into the message. I'm like, please, can we just talk about this? Because basically, I was terrified because basically, if the Top Hat Gaming Man channel goes under, my channel goes with it. So our main income as a household comes from Top Hat Gaming Man channel, and then mine supplements what we need over the top. And then we just about bring in enough money to live all right. We're not like bougie, rich people. We're not. We just have our bit of income. Like our tax man basically.
Yeah, I'd imagine it'd be hard running a, having a 4-person household, and because he has 2 kids and a husband, and they live off 2 like about 100K sub YouTube channels. Like, I'm sure it's enough, right? But like, I can't imagine it's like a ton, right? So that's another fucked up part, right? Like, because these people don't have normal jobs. They aren't in the workforce. This is what they do for a living, right?
Our accountants basically said we managed to earn 20.5 grand each in the last tax year. So we're all right. We're okay. So yeah. So by this point, I'm fully panicking, and so I'm honest with him. I'm like, please talk to me. You've put the DMCA on our channel. You've got us over a barrel. I'm very scared. I've got 2 small children, and I was trying to appeal to his humanity. But he's like, no, I am not talking over Twitter DMs, and I'm not talking over the phone. I want it all to be done formally over email. So I'm in any kind of mental capacity to be able to sit there and construct some posh sounding email. And I was sitting there like, okay, but I can't afford to give you what you're asking. I don't have the money to do that. And then I'm like typing it. It's starting to go into a panic attack. It starts building up, and then I can't breathe. And sorry everyone, he wasn't reasonable. He wouldn't reason with me. How am I supposed to fix this? So basically, this is why I'm doing this video. Apart from the fact that I look like an absolute joke at the moment, it's that I don't know what to do. And the reason...
Just fight it, bruh. I realize that's easy for me to say, because I'm not in this situation, but like, that's what I would do, right? This person is very obviously like completely fucking with you. They're being a complete dick about it. If they actually wanted to solve things, they would do it in a more constructive manner, right? Like, they're very obviously just being complete assholes because they just want to scam you, right? I don't know. I can imagine why it's so stressful for these people, though. I do really feel bad.
Reason that I don't know what to do is because this guy seems a bit scary. So I asked some of my YouTube friends for some advice, and then one of them manages to find this online article where this particular person is on a flipping copyright website with this whole ass interview where he's basically explaining how he manages to basically protect his assets, and it's really quite aggressive.
Explaining how he's scamming people.
Really quite scary. I mean, I'd be like, for goodness sake, this person is so zoned into this that a flipping copyright website was so flipping impressed. Oh, let's make it the star of this massive interview. And then one of my other friends manages to find not just a flipping twit longer, it's like a flipping twit book where there's like 100.
The twit book.
150 tweets where he's basically gone into a massive tirade, and it's all down to do with this one picture. So basically this Harryhausen person had passed away in 2013, and this person's been on a crusade ever since. Apparently he was on Instagram about people taking his picture off of the New York Times website and putting it up and putting rest in peace Ray Harryhausen, and he's DMCA'd people all over Instagram.
Yeah, dude, Jesus Christ, this person, I doubt they had a good relationship with Harryhausen, all right? Because if one of my relatives passed away and I saw people online showing their support, my first thought would not be to DMCA them off the fucking platform, right? This is very obviously for money and most likely a scam.
And then he's ranting on Twitter about it. I'm like, bloody hell, this guy's actually in the zone on this. Sorry, I had to take a second there. Basically, in this rant on Twitter, he's on about how if people keep sharing his picture, it waters down the value of the picture.
No, it doesn't.
So then I'm sitting there thinking, well, how on earth then does a video about flipping Altered Beast talking about this game that really needs to die and it keeps not dying, like it's a critique on, it's flipping essentially a documentary talking about this game that's not very good, but basically it's an Altered Beast video. It's not, it doesn't make sense. It doesn't make sense.
I mean, yeah, that's true. How do you even find the video? Because the video in question is not like really related to Johnson at all, right? It was literally like as far disconnected as it could be. It was like, hey, the art is inspired by the art from another guy. And then all of a sudden, like how do you even find the video in the first place, you know? Like a year after it was posted.
Yeah, all of it, it doesn't make sense. So like, yeah, now like, but what about all of our other videos and other pictures off the internet? And does like fair use mean nothing? Basically, what's really stressing me out with this is sometimes you hear of YouTubers getting DMCAs and you hear about like DMCA abuse, like copyright abuse, and then other times you get comments or DMs or emails where someone's like, hey, you've used my thing, you haven't credited me, please correct that, and then it can be quite amicable, or it's the fact that there was no initial contact to say,
yeah, this person obviously doesn't actually care about their grandpa, or I don't even know their relation, like grandpa, the sister, I don't know, but they obviously don't care that much. Or else they would have just reached out, and she obviously would have removed it. She's very apologetic. She obviously would have removed it, but no, they just want the money. It's all about the grind and the gain.
hey, you've used my picture, can you please take it out of your video? And then we could have gone, oh, well, yeah, all right then. But no, it's terrifying letter saying, pay me this now, or I'm going to do this to you, or I'm going to ruin your life. Yeah, that's basically what it was. It was like this morning, like, oh, surprise, bitch, pay me this money, or I'm going to ruin your life. And, okay, fine. Like, go on, do this to the Top Hat Gaming Man channel, which will then take down the Lady of Decades channel with it. But it's not just me and Top Hat you're hurting. Here's my two little sons. No, I have never put pictures of my children for public viewing on social media, but today I'm going to show you a picture of the two little boys that this person is potentially going to ruin the lives of, because if he takes away our income or puts us in a situation where he's
I mean, yeah, she's obviously trying to get sympathy here, but I don't even blame her, bro. Like, she's in a very bad position. She kind of has a right to play for sympathy, all right? Like, yeah, everybody go sub. I think she has a Patreon where you can support her. Go to the Patreon, all right? Support the Patreon.
because the court got us a CCJ and then we can't get credit anymore, or can't get a mortgage anymore, or can't get loans or anything. Like, that's basically what it is. Like, he's basically said, pay me this amount now, or I'm gonna hit you with a really big bill that you're not gonna be able to cope with. And it's kind of like, bloody hell, I didn't even think we'd done something wrong. So, basically, I'm very scared, because I'm scared. I'm very scared. And basically, I need help. So if there's anyone watching this video who knows of like a copyright solicitor, then that's great. I can't actually afford a copyright solicitor. Like, I can't afford to pay that amount of money. I can't.
Yeah, she can't even afford to defend herself. Oh.
Afford it. Sorry. So if anyone knows someone that I could go to get advice, then that would be very good. If there's any YouTubers watching this who have been through this and know what to do, then please can you tell me what to do? So basically, as far as I'm concerned at the moment, because I'm too scared to do anything about the DMCA strike until I've had proper advice, there's not going to be any content being uploaded onto the Top Hat Gaming Man channel until I've had someone who knows what they're talking about say to me, do this or do that, because I'm too scared.
I mean, that's probably smart, you know, trying to get an expert before they make any rash decisions. Like, that's, unironically, that's probably the best thing I could do.
To counter it, in case that all goes wrong, and I don't really know what happens properly with that side of things, and I don't want to accept the DMCA because that's accepting guilt, and I don't think we've done anything wrong.
Yeah, I'll say that part, she hasn't done anything wrong. Fuck that, man.
So, basically, this humiliates me to ask this, but everything's so shaky, and the only platform that I've got is actually Patreon. I'm sorry, I'm stupid.
Everybody go get the Patreon. Honestly, don't feel stupid about shilling, okay? Everybody shills. I don't have anything to shill yet. Go hit the subscribe button, you know, but, you know, everybody shills. Don't feel bad about it, okay? Everybody go sub to the Patreon right now. I know 10 people are going to watch this after me, okay? If I don't see 10 new Patreon supporters, I don't know what I'll do.
I don't know what to do. I just don't. I'm so scared. I can't basically. I can't explain it. I'm so anxious and so scared, and I've got my children. Thank you for watching through to this point. I don't really know what else to say, but thank you.
Imagine if at the end she just went, like and subscribe! Fucking outro music. Overall, man, this is a very sad situation. Everybody should go support their Patreon. And I really hope she just gets this figured out, right? You know? So it is a fucked up situation. Holy shit, what the fuck? Why, what the fuck? Oh my god. There we go.
Yeah, I want to. Hey,
Jesus Christ, pause. Alright, for this story, it's an update to last week. Okay, last week we covered Hyojin's abuse allegations, okay? She was beating the fuck out of Punk Duck, okay? Very fucked up situation. Now we have a small update here, and it's Hyojin's apology right here, okay? And we're gonna have Colossal's Crazy read it for us, so, you know, take it away.
Yeah, I want you to know that I'm sorry. I've been going to therapy for a bit, and I'm still on that journey.
Oh, thank God, bro. I'm so whenever I hear somebody, a YouTuber, is, you know, going to therapy, that means literally fucking nothing to me. Okay, you could be going to therapy and just like you could just be jerking off at therapy every day, and nobody online would know. Okay, I don't stop using like, oh, I'm going to therapy. Stop saying that shit because it means literally nothing. It just means nothing. Okay, God.
I've seen progress in myself, but I still want to push for more change. I'm sorry.
Not sure how much you could change, you know. Once you hit your boyfriend so hard that that, you know, once you hit him in the next week, you've gone a bit too far, okay? I'm not sure how much fixing we could do, Hyojin.
Sorry for not making that change earlier. Yeah, it would have prevented so much pain that I caused. Yeah, I'm sorry. Ed had every right to post this because victims are allowed to talk about their abusers, especially if it'll help with the healing process. I'm not saying that this fixes everything.
Liberal.
Of course. I just know it needed to be posted. This is all completely fair and justified. I felt like my private apology to Ed was sincere.
Yeah, I don't know, dude. It's like, she's basically saying like, oh, they were completely right to do this, you know? But she's bowing down, okay? She's bowing down, so people will hopefully accept her. I'm not falling for it, though. Fuck that shit. But then she's also like, yeah, you know, he's good to do this. But, you know, my original apology was really sincere, okay? Just keep in mind, I apologized before, and it was really sincere, all right? You don't understand. You know, it's just fucking more bullshit that this person is spewing to get out of trouble, you know?
But I get why it didn't come across that way, and my snap reaction was just me being a cunt.
What isn't you being a cunt, alright? Now, okay, I gotta admit, some of her animations on the YouTubes are pretty funny. I'm not gonna lie.
There's nothing I could do to undo the things I've done, and I've disappointed, angered, and sickened people with what I've done. I'm sorry. I don't want this to happen again. I look at the person.
If you don't want it to happen again, just don't hit your boyfriend again. It shouldn't be that hard, you know. It shouldn't be. No, my YouTube career, you know. It should be pretty easy to have it not happen again. Okay, come on now.
Person I was a couple years ago, and even if I have changed, those were my actions, and I understand that this is deserved. Actions have repercussions, and every bad decision I've made has hurt people.
Yeah, it sure has.
I know that no matter how much I change in the future, that I'll still be that person in people's eyes. Oh, I'm sorry for...
True! You'll always be the abusing piece of shit in my eyes, Hyojin. I hope you know that. By the way, Hyojin is Squizzy on YouTube, if you didn't know that. I figured I'd throw that in there. Hyojin is Squizzy, Squizzy on YouTube. Million sub YouTuber, by the way. Abuser.
All that. There is so much more I could say other than I'm sorry. Now, I'm going to reflect on this for a long time and take a very, very long break.
Hopefully, that break is forever, baby. Cha-ching.
I'm not going to come back till I'm better. I just hope I can show the change clearly for people to see in the future. Hey!
Yeah, okay. She hopes she can show the change for people to see in the future. She just got for her next video when she comes back. She's just gonna put her new boyfriend on the mic and be like, "Hello, my name is Jeffrey Steinberg, and you know, Hyojin has never hit me or insulted me. She's completely changed because of therapy." And then she's gonna hit him right after, right when they're done recording. Alright, that's all I have for Hyojin, man. Fuck Hyojin / Squizzy. All my homies hate Hyojin / Squizzy. Alrighty. Last story of the night, baby. We got Mr. Beard, professional libtard, professional cuck, professional fat man, alright? And we have Turkey Tom, professional internet bully, alright? Professional... This bit is so retarded. Professional fascist, okay? Now, I'm a big fan of Turkey Tom. If you've never watched Turkey Tom's videos, you need to go check them out right now, okay? Turkey Tom tweets out this unflattering picture of Ethan Klein looking thick as hell, okay? He's looking like thicker than a Snicker right here, okay? You know, I'm sure his intentions with tweeting this out were just to point out how very sexy, how much of a sexy fat man he is, alright? I'm sure he had no bad intentions at all. Mr. Beard, though, he thought otherwise, okay? He quote tweeted this and said, "Recently online, I've been noticing that fat phobia is getting worse and worse. I know I'll get hate for saying this, but even if you don't think it's healthy to be fat, attacking people is directly linked to fascism because you're saying unhealthy people are inferior." He follows this up with, if someone can get you to look down on someone for being fat, they're much more likely to also get you to look down on someone for being disabled. This is all used as a pipeline towards fascism, where the first step shouldn't be dehumanizing and hating fat people. This shouldn't be ignored. Okay. He is right, almost, okay? Shaming, okay. Nobody online is a doctor, okay? So I hate the excuse of bullshit where it's like, oh, well, being fat is unhealthy, therefore I get to make fun of fat people and be morally justified in it, right? Because, like, when I make fun of fat people, it's because I think it's funny, alright? I admit I'm an asshole for making fun of fat people, okay? There's no moral grandstand that I stand on, okay? That's what a doctor is for, okay? When they go to the doctor, the doctor's going to tell them that they're fat as fuck and they're going to probably die at 30 and they're going to do nothing, okay? And then, you know, I'm going to go online and I'm going to bully them just for shits and giggles for me, okay? That's all it is, all right? I'm not a fascist because I do this, okay? And then I guess he is right in a sense because there's a very small minority on of people online who unironically think that fat people are less, okay? And that is wrong, okay? Fat people are not less. But obviously, Turkey Tom does not think this, okay? I don't, like this would be an almost fine argument to make, despite it being not that widespread of an issue. But, you know, Mr. Beard is just like fucking attacking Turkey Tom basically for no reason, right? And by the way, I also don't believe, I don't believe in many pipelines. I feel like, you know, probably the alt-right pipeline is real. This one might be true, but, like, I fucking hate, like, the pipeline argument because it's, you know, it's literally the slippery slope. A slippery slope is literally a logical fallacy, but it's just with a new coat of paint and they call it the pipeline, you know? And then this... This was Turkey Tom's response, very based, and Brandon Buckingham down here, very awesome YouTuber. Everyone should definitely go subscribe. He says, "Imagine being so fat that someone simply posting a photo of you triggers your fear of facing fatphobic remarks and forces you to speak out." I mean, yeah, true. And then Augie completely dunks on this fucker when he says, "Remember when you asked I handed you by Destiny so badly, you had to write a letter to your Twitter followers crying about your life being shit because you were upset at losing." And apparently, this person was also on America's Got Talent, too, so... Hey, everyone. Just wanted to give a quick life update. I'm moving to Australia this Sunday, which is super excited about. However, I need to be honest, I'm not doing too great at the moment. This month I've had trouble finding motivation to make any content. I just had to cancel a video I've been working on for the past few weeks. I also made a stupid decision coming on Destiny coming for Destiny on Twitter, which streamed for a genuine care for the trans community, but I was woefully unprepared to debate him, so I ended up making a bit of a fool of myself because I did a bad job defending my positions, and I'm just a bad debater in general. Yeah, you just have shitty opinions in general, okay? You're just stupid. You're not a bad debater. You're just dumb. All right, this motherfucker was big on TikTok a while back, and I didn't follow him, but I saw a couple of his shit there, and I don't know, bro. This guy's literally just a vessel for every liberal idea ever. Okay, if the liberals think it, Mr. Beard thinks it. All right, that's what maybe I'm passing judgment too quickly, but that's what I've seen of him. All right. Anyway, I'm just very down on myself at the moment, but I think I need to take a bit of a step back while I move and take some pressure off myself. Anyway, thank you all for being amazing. The reason I do what I do is honestly care so deeply about every single one of you, and I want you all to be happy and seen as valid, but sometimes I'm not great at expressing that. Anyway, I promise I'll be back soon with the comedy content you followed me for. Talk to you soon. Certified Mr. Beard L. Okay. Oh. And then, Turkey Tom responds again when he says, what am I supposed to say to these people? What world did they come from? And then, just this fucking screenshot with this other person, sick of these fat phobic fucks on my timeline. There's literally nothing fat phobic. Turkey Tom didn't even say anything, okay? He just tweeted out a photo of Ethan Klein, okay? Like, Jesus Christ. It's just fucking... Oh my god, bro. This is fucking iDubbbz's girlfriend below. I'm so tired of seeing these people comment on others' bodies like they're the pinnacle of health themselves. Oh, hold on, guys. Alright, sorry about that, guys. Fucking hell. So yeah, Anissa Johnson is down here saying she's tired of seeing people comment on other people's bodies. Bitch, you were literally calling people the N-word like a couple years ago, okay? I'm tired of seeing you comment on other people's race, okay? You're a fucking asshole. Okay, dude. Anissa Johnson fucking sucks, man. Mr. Beard, he tweets again. Jesus Christ, definitely saw it coming that these people got mad that fashion and fat phobia are linked. I mean, it's probably true they are linked, but it's not, I can't imagine it's a very widespread issue. There are countless fascist YouTube videos online that attack fat people as weak symptoms of a modern society, and we need to return strength and tradition. Y'all keep bringing your heads in the sand if you want to, but as someone who has actually been doing a lot of research into online fascism, attacking fat people is extremely common among fascists. Yeah, that's probably because they're fascist, okay? Like, I can't imagine fascists would have a big moral gripe with... fascists attack literally everybody, okay? It's not like they're singling out fat people. Okay, they attack everybody besides white people, all right? That's a reality. You can understand that it can be simultaneously true that there are health risks associated with obesity and that hatred for fat people is often to recruit fascists, so that you see people as inferior if they're less healthy than you. I mean, yeah, obviously you shouldn't see people as inferior if they're less healthy than you, but I'm just not sure this is such a widespread issue where, fascists are basically indoctrinating people by making fun of fat people, right? I think it's just people making fun of fat people. Like, I don't know what to tell you. Like, and also, like, yeah. And then he screenshots, he quote tweets Turkey Thomas, says, I don't think every person who fat shames is fascist, but attacking fat people is linked to fascism. Sure. I'm pointing out how online fascist movement is often uses hatred for fat people to recruit people to their side, and lately it's getting worse. This is objectively true. Yeah, see, if that's the argument you want to make, that's fine. Like, see, okay, he provides an example down here. Reject modernity, embrace masculinity. There are countless examples of people using this where fascists use people's hatred of fat people as recruitment. Yeah, but, okay, multiple things here. If this is the argument you're trying to make, why didn't you just tweet out this image, okay? Why did you, going back to your original tweet right here, why did you quote tweet just Zaptai calling, quote tweet him with a picture of Ethan Klein, right? Because he, like, you can make this argument, But it is very apparent and obvious that Turkey Tom is not indoctrinating people into the alt-right, okay? That is very fucking obvious when he just tweets out a picture of Ethan Klein, all right? Like, this was probably the worst place you could have done. Like, you could have expressed this in a million different ways. This was probably the worst one, all right? And then, how do you know, like, I haven't seen this video, but how do you know that this video, the person who posted this video is a fascist, right? How do you know that they're just not making fun of fat people, like, for fun, right? Because you don't know that. I mean, I guess if you watch the video. And you know what? Because of you being so irresponsible in how you express this idea, people are now, like, attacking Turkey Tom on the H3H3 subreddit, okay? You know, I'm not going to read through all these, but people on the H3H3 subreddit are linking old articles where people are calling him a Nazi. Is Turkey Tom a Nazi? You know, you basically just fucked Turkey Tom, right? Like, what the fuck is wrong with you, bro? You literally called him a fascist. Like, no matter what your intention is, the implication was that by Turkey Tom making fun of Ethan for being fat, he is fascist, which is so untrue, it's crazy. And now you have all these people attacking Turkey Tom because they think it's a fascist because of you. Like, you fucked that up. And then he's not going to admit he's wrong at all. He's just going to keep, here are 4 examples of fascist accounts attacking fat people. How do I know these are fascist accounts? How do I know? This one has 800 views, you fuck. Like, I can understand how this one may be a problem, but this one literally has 800 views. I don't want to freaking hear about that one, bro. There are countless more. If you still want to deny the link between fascism and attacking fat people, you're simply wrong and can suck my nuts. I mean, there probably is... Good one, dude. There probably is a link, okay? But you have to prove, you have to prove that these videos are the link, right? There is probably, some people out there who are genuine fascists and recruit people by making fun of fat people. But at this point, I see you as basically peddling a conspiracy theory because you haven't proved it. You've just shown videos of people making fun of fat people and saying you should be stronger. Like, they're just saying, hey, reject, you shouldn't, they're just basically saying, you should strive to not be fat. You should strive to be strong, which is, I mean, it's sort of true. Okay. You should not shame people for being fat, but also you should also, strive to be stronger, yeah. And then you seem to be calling channels where I mean to fat people fascist, outright. Is that unfair reading of your stance? It means to fat people is not enough for someone to be fascist. It has to be paired with things like right-wing nationalism, imperial tradition, and being anti-democracy, promoting strong men as superior to everyone else, etc. You haven't proved that, though. How do I know that these videos aren't just making fun of fat people? I guess I'm not going to go through and look all them up. You need to prove this to me, right? How do I know these channels are specifically right-wing and they believe... how do I... if Nick Fuentes was uploading videos making fun of fat people, yeah, I would see that. But, why isn't Nick Fuentes doing that, then? If it's such an effective tactic to, get people to come to the alt-right, why isn't Nick Fuentes right now, just destroying fat people on Cozy TV, it just seems like a conspiracy theory to me. I mean, you can also prove it. I'm very open-minded on this. So if I upload a random photo of Ethan Klein, does that make me fascist? No. Yeah, see, it's so crazy, right? Because that's exactly what Turkey Tom did. And you implied he was fascist by quote tweeting him with this take. And now you're admitting that he is not fascist. Good one, dude. You're just an asshole. All right. I'm done. Okay, and then Mr. Beer tweets out, I'm done arguing with all you fucking morons. I literally said that all people hate fat people, hate disabled people, and you're a fucking idiot if you say the opposite. None of you are actually listening to what I'm saying. All right. Yeah, okay, we already read that one. Key difference here is that being disabled is not a choice, being a fat ass is. It's not always a choice, but yeah, that's generally true. I'm not saying that everyone who hates fat people also hate disabled people, but there is a lot of overlap in people that do. I mean, that's probably true. or yeah, that's probably true. There's also probably people that just like making fun of disabled and fat people. Like, I don't know what to tell you. That doesn't mean they're fascist, right? Like, they're probably just assholes. Like, how is it even possible to be this removed from the reality? If I am appalled at the sight of a 400-pound behemoth who literally has eaten their way into death at the age of 40, how am I automatically hate people who are in a wheelchair? I mean, yeah, he is. I mean, I don't think that is not what Mr. Beer is saying. Cheeto is kind of being retarded. You literally said there was an overlap, bro. How dense are you? I mean, yeah, there's an overlap, but that doesn't mean literally every person on Earth is like that. Because there is no overlap. A lot of people hate that. People are super disabled. Not all of them do. Yeah. You're just pulling shit out of their ass at this point. Oh my god, this is so fucking bruh. You're just pulling shit out of their ass at this point. I've never seen someone on internet or LO who thinks obesity is gross and thinks health is good, who also hates people with disabilities. I mean, there are probably some. You can make that assumption that, like, I don't think it. Okay, again, I don't think it's a widespread issue, but if you hate people, like, if you genuinely think people with disabilities are inferior, you also probably think fat people are inferior. Like, you know. Well, of course, dude. Well, you've never done any research into online fascist communities, like I have. All right, he's just fucking asshole. I'm not trying to call everyone who hates people's fascist or say that everyone who hates fat people hate people with disabilities. Yeah, because instead of wasting my time scrolling through fascist communities, I'm at the gym. You would rather try and convince me on the internet that there's a tie between fatphobia and ableism than spend 20 minutes on a treadmill, dude. Shat on. I mean, honestly, I think it would be a fruitful venture for him to prove that there is a link between the two, but he hasn't done that. So, I have actually been losing weight the past month. It's going really well. I already lost 5 pounds. But thank you for making assumptions. Come on, 5 pounds. I'm not trying to diminish you at all. I know weight loss is really hard, but you can't be like, yeah, I'm making a significant change. I lost 5 pounds. Come on, man. Okay, so pursue that rather than bitching about fatphobia online. How about every time you want to tweet about fat people are oppressed or whatever, you do 10 burpees. Still would change your life. I'll do both, but thanks for the advice. Genuinely, why though? I'm happy to hear that you are making strides towards a healthier life, but all fat pride discourse that you contribute to, more often than not, results in fat people not striving towards self-improvement. I mean, that's probably not true. Okay, I would probably say that you should not bully people online for being fat just because they're fat, okay? That's what a doctor is for, okay? Like, a Cheeto is very red-pilled, so he thinks that, like, hey, I'm doing a good thing by, like, completely destroying these fat people online. I don't agree with that at all, okay? That's what a doctor is for, you know. I promote nuance. I don't agree with these fat activists who claim that fat people should lose weight. That's true. But attacking fat people has been shown to usually make them gain weight, not lose it. So if you want people to lose weight, support them, don't attack them. I mean, yeah, there's a healthy balance between supporting people and diminishing them, right? Like, you shouldn't be just completely just shitting on, like, someone, but you also shouldn't be, like, coddling them and, like, saying, oh, you're beautiful the way you are, you know, like, because then they're not going to do anything. Is he respond again? So you think it's funny, on the tweet you made complaining about fashion accounts, one of the top comments on the video was showing love to the disabled community. You are lost. Yes, this is the video. Man, I have infinite respect for disabled people who are grinding and mastering their skills in sports. I mean, dude, that's actually kind of nuclear, bro. He kind of shit on him. Fascists aren't a monolith. Some of them hate disabled people and some don't. Having disabled people is a more extreme fascist belief. So why'd you call that account fascist? I mean, yeah, true, dude. Like, maybe it is very possible that this account is not fascist. I don't know why he's literally saying that because this account made fun of fat people, they're therefore fascist, which it's possible that it's not true, right? Like, this account could literally just be fucking. It could literally just be, like, making fun of fat people for fun, right? And, yeah. And, going back to the original tweet here, the reason Turkey Dom tweeted out in the first place is because of these comments made by Ethan Klein, right? Basically making fun of people for their bodies, okay? Joe Rogan, a steroid pinata whose gut is so swollen from human growth hormone, lectures people on health. Still healthier than you. This just the grandstanding here is crazy, bro. You're making fun of this guy for looking like a dog, making fun of Elon Musk. Like, I don't care. I think some of these tweets are funny, but you also can't. You can't. Turkey Tom has a right to tweet this picture out of you if you're gonna do that shit. Okay. I don't support you, the body shaming people. I'm not some Ethan shill. I don't give a fuck. You're a liberal shill, not an Ethan. Yeah, that's kind of it for this story, man. I hope y'all enjoyed. Hope you enjoyed the stream, okay? This is the end of episode 11. Made it just to an hour, all right? Gonna be a super based, I made a channel update yesterday, if y'all saw that. In essence, what's gonna be going down is the daily videos are gonna stop, all right? Daily shorts are gonna continue, and weekly, what do you call it? Weekly soy shows are going to continue. So yeah, should be exciting for content. I'm also starting a podcast soon. Be on the lookout for that. And I hope y'all enjoyed the stream. See you later.